So sorry about that if anyone was actually trying to watch right there. Um, as I was trying to say is we had Asian last night, some sushi and kimchi fried rice. But Asian is that one cuisine that I could probably just eat all day, every day. So I'm going to let this coconut oil sort of melt down, render down. I think it adds a nice bit of flair when cooking these kinds of dishes. Here. Oh! I completely forgot I did have one more element to chop. That's what I get, y'all. That's what I get. Let's see if I can get the board over there. Some fantastic shiitakes. Again, from a local farmer. So I'm going to quickly cut the cap down. Don't really need the stem with a shiitake mushroom, so I'm going to just cut that off since it doesn't rip off as nice as a white mushroom or a button mushroom. So you can see that, like, as I try to break the stem off like you would with a baby bella or a button mushroom, it kind of rips everything up. There we go. Now that the coconut oil is very much rendered down while I'm still chopping this stuff up, re-angle down for the pan a bit. Go ahead, and we're just going to put the steak in. Not quite as hot as it probably should have been for me to do that. Probably could have stood to wait a little longer. Get it up to temp a bit more. But I kind of want to stir fry it. You know, that's kind of the point, isn't it? So, yeah, I should have waited a little longer. Got the heat up a little higher and waited a little longer. Well, that's what I get. I just have everything flustered today. That's all it is. That's all it is. We'll get there. You can probably start to hear. You can probably already starting to hear it hiss and sizzle at me. All right, I've got what, 4 more mushrooms to cut. There we go. Mushrooms cut. I will be back to chop up some garnish in after. But, like, you can already sort of see that there's a nice color to the beef here. God, I wish y'all were standing in my kitchen because the fragrance of that Korean barbecue and that umami seasoning just really sort of pops right now. Look at that. You already start to see some of that color come in. Alright. And let this go just a little bit longer. Like this. Listen to that sizzle and pop. Fantastic, isn't it? Alright. Now that this is sort of on its way, broken off a knuckle of ginger here, fresh ginger root. And if you want to know a great little hack for peeling ginger, you just use the bowl edge of a spoon and it almost scrapes it nice and clean. Got my little microplane grater here. And we're going to go ahead and just get that like that, right there. There we go. Scrape it up with my finger. Drop it down in there. Come on, get in there. There we go. Beautiful. That ginger's going to help provide some of the bite, some of the spice. Look at that, the oil. Look at some of that effect of that oil. So if I pull some of this beef out, you can see like how nice and crispy and caramelized that is on the outside edge of the beef there. That's part the sugars from the coconut oil, and that's part that cornstarch. Alright. Next up, peas, carrots, broccoli. Just a stir-fry blend. Of veggies. Into the mix they go. Now, Jordan, I can imagine some of you asking, what about, the seasoning for these veggies? How much of the beef stuff are they going to take on? They'll take on some, not a whole lot, but that's why I'm here with some more seasoning. A little Maui Wowie from Spiceology. This is going to give some great caramelization, some great color to the food in here. It's a brown sugar based spice blend with some powdered Pacific Island fruits and vegetables and roots. It's part of it. So we'll put some of that in there, stir it around. That's going to incorporate and blend with the dry marinade that the steak had. So let it keep going. There we go, look at that. Look at how beautiful that is. Now Jordan, I hear you say. You said that this was a steak and a shrimp stir fry. Have no fear. Some gorgeous fresh shrimp from the seafood counter. It's peeled and deveined, or at least peeled, mostly. So I'm going to quickly, as I'm breaking them down, putting them in, I'm going to quickly peel them, make sure they're cleaned up. They're at least deveined, so that's a step in the right direction. I thought they said that they were peeled and deveined, but guess not. I'm going to drop all that shrimp in there. Look at that. I always find the secret to perfectly peeling some shrimp is to pinch the tail. Sorry, there you go. Pinch the tail, and that helps sort of break everything free. Then because it's deveined, it's already got stuff up at the back end. The main body shell has been broken already, so bit of on a clock now, because if I was smarter about this, I would have already prepped the shrimp, but I'm not. It's been a day. It has been a bit of a day for me. So you can see I'm just quickly getting the shrimp going. About halfway through my bag here. That looks like plenty of shrimp, so we're going to actually stop there. Give it a good mix. Hands. When I do these Asian-inspired dishes, layers are my goal. So you'll notice I've used different flavor profiles as I add each new element. So now that the shrimp's in here, the shrimp's very much mixed in with everything else. Oh, some of the veggies are starting to burn, so we're going to turn that heat down just a little bit. This is the part where we're going to add a little curry powder. This is where everything's going to start popping. So I've added a little bit of curry powder into it. A little bit of curry powder into the mix. Keep that going around. This is the part where I'm going to add some chili garlic sauce. I'm going to put this in now. Going to add a little bit of heat. Add that garlic flavor. Stir it all around, let that cook in, get nice and happy. If you have, I've got some kimchi. I could have thrown a little bit of kimchi into this mix right here, and it would have been great. But we had kimchi pork fried rice from a local spot last night, so I'm not going to make kimchi. I'm not going to do kimchi as the addition on this tonight. All right. Those beautiful shallots. You saw me chop. At this point, I don't even remember if it's part of the actual video, if it's part of the video anymore or not. But there we go. We got some shallots. Stir fry those around a bit. Get them going. So at this point, all the coconut oil in this is either cooked off or been absorbed into everything else. And that's really the goal here. Is I want all that stuff cooked out. I want all those flavors in the food on the inside. Here come those mushrooms, those beautiful fresh shiitakes. As I add more, I'm going to add more of my seasonings. And at this point, I'm at the very end, so I'm just going to add a little more of everything. That was the umami. Here's the Korean barbecue. That's a Pampered Chef product. Ask me how. There's the curry. And some more of that Maui Wowie. I'm super excited. I love the smell of this stuff. I'm super excited for how this is going to come out with this. Quote one of my favorite TikTok food creators, Gary the Barbecue Chef. Shout out. You know, everyone F it up with the rub. Didn't shout because I didn't want to blow out anybody's eardrums. Just look at how bright even these vegetables are, how much bright this shrimp is. It's all about trying to keep some of that brightness going. All right. Some of this delicious farm fresh Napa cabbage is going into the mix. Let it sweat down. Alright folks, final piece here. Final piece is we're going to put those noodles in. I'm off camera because I'm chopping up some garnish, some peanuts that are going to go on top. Chopped peanuts I'm going to put on top of the bowls when they're done. But now that we're down to the last stages, turn the heat off. Here come the noodles. Oh, that's not fun. Just a big old mass of rice noodle there. Should try to break those up a little bit more. There we go. We're gonna just reach in, rip them up a bit. Toss it in here. And this is the part where it gets kind of saucy now. A little bit of soy sauce. I'm targeting the soy sauce right on the noodles because I don't want to go too much into the everything else. I suddenly don't remember if I have any sesame oil. Whoops. I do not have any sesame oil. Oopsie daisy. Wait, what's this bottle here? Pistachio oil. Yep, I don't have any sesame oil. Crap. Oh well. It's fine. One last spoon. I used to do this all the time in college. I just love this little trick. A little bit of peanut butter right into the right into the pan. And now I'm just going to stir it all around. Because now it's going to make those rice noodles almost taste like some drunken noodles. Or pad thai noodles. And that... Oh, shoot. I'm being assaulted. Oh, hey, I found my Trimix. Now I have 2 containers that are floating around. Cool. And that, folks, is how I make stir-fried steak and shrimp with a peanut butter, with a peanut noodle. So to plate it, find some clean space to work with. Shrimp is going to go into the freezer in a freezer bag. And as per usual for me, viewers coming in as I'm finishing up everything. Shrimp goes in the freezer in a freezer bag. I get nice bright blue Gordon Ramsay bowl here. I'm going to take some tongs, grab some of these noodles here, some of these nudes, into the bowl they go. I didn't make a whole lot of noodles, so I'm just going to put a small plate, a little more. Same tongs, I'm just going to go around. I want to grab veggies, I want to grab meats. If that's starting to feel inefficient, I'll just grab a spoon, start spooning it. There we go, some meats, some veggies. Turn the camera so that you can see the bowl. There we go, over there in the corner, frame. Some bean sprouts. Chopped peanuts. So I cheat a lot when it comes to this part. I like sesame seeds. I get everything but the bagel seasoning. That's going to be sesame seeds, that's going to be some garlic, white and black, sesame seeds. Sprinkle some of that in. I should have put some of that in the pan earlier. And then some chopped green onion. Ew. Maybe not. Maybe not. We're not going to use that, I don't think. I do not like how that came out. So there you go. There's the final product right there. Let's get the ring light a little better angled on it. There we go. Bam. Get the fork. Going in for some noodles. Some beef. Right there. Mmm. I should have done a better job with those noodles. Breaking them up. But once you get sort of that taste of the beef, that mouthful of the beef and vegetables and all the seasonings in it, that's where the flavor really pops. The peanut butter does a good job sort of mellowing out a lot of the heat and the spice. And, yeah. A lot more complicated than some of the other stuff I've tried to make. But then again, I find that Asian food tends to. If you want to, get some lime, quarter lime, or a little bucket of lime juice, and put a little squeeze of lime onto that. Just like that. That's going to add a little acidity to it. But yeah, that's how I make stir-fry steak and shrimp. Thank you all for coming out. Check us out on Twitter. I post whenever I'm going live at 321 Podcast. You can follow me on Twitter, Jordan_321TV. Over there, I post pictures of my food and of my cats. We do have a Facebook page. I try to post stuff over there as much as I can. I'm working on trying to get these cooking streams set up so that when I post these cooking streams, you can, people who can follow us on Facebook don't want to follow us on Twitch for whatever reason, can check us out there. YouTube, I post, I try to post as much as I can on YouTube of the replays of this. Our Teamwork Thursdays, or our teamwork stuff, is also up there, and we post the videos on demand of our D&D sessions. Right now we're doing Have I Got News For You, a homebrew campaign set on the plane of Ravnica from Magic the Gathering. So yeah, that's going to do it. I want to send you over to our friends Kios playing some Devil May Cry. There you go. Come on. There he is. We're going to send you over to Kios. When you head over there, you got to tell them from us that the way we always sign off, and that is with the words of the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. Guys, gals, and non-aligned pals, be excellent to each other, and party on non-gender specific honorifics, and we will see you next time.